Sometimes finding work can be a challenge. If you don't have the right skills for what you want to do, it can feel like you're not getting anywhere. The Employment and Training Unit is here to help. We've helped hundreds of people in the Falkirk area gain the skills and experience they need to compete in the labour market, including people with additional support needs. Just ask Louise.
I thought I would never do anything that I wanted because I never went to school. So the ATU helped me get the confidence, the courses that I wanted to do.
Or ask Alistair.
I tried to get into engineering, but my qualifications weren't that good. I learned a valuable lesson that you need to help people. So I think I'm becoming more employable.
Or ask Gillian.
You might think, oh, I can't do this, or oh, it's not going to help me. You'd really be surprised. It's really the best thing you can ever do.
So, what is the Employment and Training Unit?
The Employment Training Unit is the development arm for employability for Falkirk Council, and basically part of development services and economic development. And our key role is to help our unemployed local residents who are currently seeking work to not only find employment but also to progress, to develop their skills and ultimately to look at a sustainable long-term future.
Alistair attends a work placement at Recyclebike. He was helped on his journey by the Employment and Training Unit.
I got a phone call from the job centre to say that there's a possibility for you. So I went over there, they said there's a thing called the Employment Training Unit for me, and I went there and they got me on track.
There's a myriad of ways in which we engage with people. People can directly refer themselves to us at the Employment Training Unit, and we have a recruitment website and we have an opportunity to go online and basically fill a referral form in. But we also work closely with our partners in the area such as Skills Development Scotland and the Department for Work and Pensions, and they assess people who are eligible, who need that type of employment support. We also have internal referral processes with our council services, so there's lots of ways in which people can become engaged.
Once a client is referred to the Employment and Training Unit, they will be assessed for support needs and progression in terms of work placements, training and qualifications.
I chose Recyclebike because I don't like sitting in a classroom. I'd rather be doing hand-on work.
We take guys on a 17-week programme. We do SVQ and customer service, we do sitting guilds and bike maintenance, and as well as that we do things like bikeability, and we try and get involved in other projects to get the guys some employability awards.
Alistair is continually assessed and supported throughout his work placement.
I get a lot of support from my tutors and my supervisors. I get regularly assessed. If there's a problem, they will say you need to fix this, and we fix it, and then they'll come back and check it again. I didn't know anything, but Tam took his time, he showed us at a reasonable place, and I picked it up, and every week I'm getting better and better.
Alistair also gains valuable qualifications.
Before I came to Recyclebike, I had to go through my health and safety manual handling. I've recently done my level 3 sitting guilds. I've done a wee bit of customer service as well.
He's gained confidence working with other people, working with the public, and he's also helping other people in the group out.
Getting myself more independence every day, because every day I'm trying to concentrate without asking for any help. Every day it's getting better and better.
The whole purpose of this is to look at the labour market, is to look at where the demand lies, but it's also about transferable skills. So you could be doing anything from a childcare programme, you could be working in environmental waste recycling, roads management, you could be a high-level degree trainee within the council, civil engineering to name but one. You could be working on trades, plumbing, and it is about both pre-recruitment support, employability support, longer-term modern apprenticeships, because that ultimately is our aim. So we work across a whole range of different modern apprenticeship frameworks, both within the council and with the private sector, to broker opportunities that suit the needs both of the labour market, but more importantly of the individual.
Gillian has a health condition and lacked confidence finding a career opportunity.
By the time I was getting ready to leave school, I didn't really have a set goal in mind. So my careers advisor got in touch with Leanne Jackson from ETU, and she's helped me along ever since. It was like dealing with large crowds of people. I was really bad at that at first, but doing CVs. I wasn't too good at that. I felt scared and anxious. I didn't know what I was going to do.
Red Rock is a supported employer, and their aim is to provide sustainable employment for disabled people and a quality service to customers. They employ disabled people who are supported by Red Rock to train and progress in their careers within the company and move on to open employment where that's their goal.
We basically make sure that that person makes the next transition into a managed work placement, that they can demonstrate their skills in that managed environment. It reduces the risk for an employer, and many employers who offer the work placement opportunity go on to employ that person because they have demonstrated they've got the skill set, they've got the motivation, they've got the ability to progress, and they fit within that workplace environment.
My role is a service centre operative. We prepare the documents for the scanners. You know, once you're thrown into a situation, you adapt to it so quickly, and it plays to my strengths. You know, I'll say I'm quite an organised person. The things I've achieved are in the Falkirk Employability Award.
The difference with the Falkirk Employability Award is that it's a unique award based on work-based core skills and a whole range and myriad of different core skills that must be demonstrated in the workplace so that we know that person is ready to move on, the employer has that accreditation confirmation, and people can then take that employability award forward and do an additional qualification, do their modern apprenticeship, do customised training. But the whole point is to get people to a quality and standard that's recognised both nationally and locally.
The Employment and Training Unit can be life-changing, but the programme also benefits businesses, including those in the third sector.
Well, the shop has been here for 15 years. It's a very busy shop. When Louise started about a year ago, and she was a very shy young girl. She had problems with her numbers.
In school I hadn't really got on well with maths or English or anything. I just kind of stopped going, which wasn't a smart idea at the time. So when I went for job interviews, they'd say, oh, have you did this? And I'd be like, oh no, I haven't. So nobody would really want me.
So what we did, well, I thought was best, was to put her on the till straight away and get used to the numbers. And she's came on tremendously. She can open the shop, close the shop, count the money, and now she's learning how to bank the money. So it's super. She's came on great, and her confidence has really built up.
Working with the British Red Cross, it's like they're all really helpful. I've picked up money skills really well. Working with money, doing a lot of things with paperwork. So I've gained like a lot of confidence talking with the customers. I feel like I can go and do it on my own now. Confidence now to like do a CV and go places and have the interview and talk to people.
Recruitment nowadays is a costly business. There are many companies in this area. We have a very small micro business base. They're not huge employers. Many of them are sole traders. They employ under 10 people. So you're taking a huge risk when you bring someone into your workplace that is trying to merge with that team. But there's a huge cost to that if after 3 months it doesn't work out and you have to start all over again. So what we try to do is minimise that risk for the individual, for the employer, and it's a huge cost saving when you look at it in terms of return on investment that they're making.
It's just quite amazing how much you can change in such a short time. It's like everyone's here for you. It's like there's nothing to be scared of.
If you're really quiet and you didn't get well at school and you think, oh no, like I'm not going to be able to do that job because I don't have the qualifications. They teach you while you learn. You really need to do it.
If you're coming onto this programme and you feel nervous but you want to do it, do it. Don't be afraid of it, because the tutors here will treat you proper and they will treat you with respect. It's a great place and I recommend it to anybody.
The journey into work can be challenging, but with the right support, the opportunities are endless. You'll gain important skills and experience that open the door to a rewarding career. The first step to a rewarding job is just a phone call or email away. To get your career journey started, just get in touch.